All right. So this week was a bit of a troublesome week for me. So the initial assignment was make a Raymarching or compute shader or image effect shader that has characters that move and leaves a trail. That got changed to just make a Raymarching or compute shader or something at minimal, do the smiley face Raymarching thing. Um, Yeah, and just like change its expressions. So I tried my best to do this waving a trail thing. I looked at the Raymarching jellyfish, the raindrops. I really wanted to do the raindrops because so I went in and when I was waiting for a answer back from an email, I over here, which I'll get to in a second, is the rain. Um, but so I made a shader that sort of simulates rain coming down onto a wet surface. Um, very nice shader. We can like change the tint of it, make it like darker when it gets more wet. Um, like ripple speed and all that other kind of stuff. So I turn that up a lot. Like it's really raining. Um, but like I was like, okay, cool. Do this. I'll make it white just so you can see all the different ripples. There's also like a puddle effect on it. And I said, cool, I'll make this. I was going to have this along with the um, window. And this is basically what I wanted to do was take the raindrop shader that like we looked at in class, but do like the professor did and make it so you can look through it when it's clear. So it would act like a window, add a little bit of a blur. Um, I really want to have that code. Like, I think it will be a great resource to have to be able to have like water raining on windows, um, and other materials just because it looks cool. And I think that would be like something very valuable to have. So this is me asking, if at all possible, Professor Diefenbach, if you can look at my code or um, help me out with it, just because I think that would be a really great asset to have for the future, especially for like senior projects, stuff like that. Anyway, so made this, had this, um, went through the code, I added the blur and distortion stuff, editing it, a lot of it's still the same. I added in the like if distortion is 0, um, but I keep getting these. It's trying to add grab texture stuff, and it like opens up stuff in the lightweight render pipeline. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'd really like to know what's wrong with it because, like I said, it's a very good tool. But yeah, so I spent most of my time trying to do that. Then didn't work. Let me stop this. Okay, better. Like I said, didn't work. So I was like, okay, I need to do something. I don't have that much time left. I still went over time with it. But so I went to the Smiley and Shader toy, because like in the email it said that's the simple one that we could do. And I was like, alright. And I still am confused on how to take things in Shader toy into Unity. I think you said use the shader toy GitHub, uh, this thing, I think. Oh, well, I'm signed up. Anyway, um, so I went in and I watched the video, like here's the original, but this one has like the extra movement and all this extra stuff. Didn't want the movement, it was way too much. Actually, I don't think it actually would be too much, just some of the stuff. But so I went ahead and made my own. Play it, whatever. And it goes through a lot of the same thing as tutorial. I changed some of the colors around. I added different, like, I added like a subtraction of a sine function and some other stuff to the UVs. So I got these weird like distortion shapes. Flipped this and made it like a little sad guy, and like I said, changed some of the colors. I wanted to do more with this week's assignment. I really tried with this Unity stuff. I like set up extra shaders. I wanted to have something really nice to show off. But I got stuck on this window. But it's like if I can get that, I would love to put together like a scene with like a particle effect, this shader, the window shader, like all that kind of stuff. And like show something really nice out of it. So if I could get help with that, that would be amazing. But yeah, for this week, I guess, sadly, this is what I have, is the sad face, which, like I said, wish I could have more. Yeah, hopefully I can get help.